The Kumbhaka Mahavidya, the sacred science of breath, consciousness, and inner awakening. Chapter 1. The ancient secret hidden between two breaths. Part 1. The forgotten mystery of breath. Before humanity built temples of stone, the first temple was the human body. Before sacred scriptures were written, the first scripture was the breath itself. There are moments in life when everything changes, not because the world changes, but because something awakens within. For thousands of years, men and women have searched for truth in distant lands. They climbed mountains, crossed deserts, entered monasteries, and spent decades studying sacred texts. They sought wisdom in philosophies, religions, rituals, and disciplines. Yet the greatest masters of the yogic tradition pointed toward a discovery so simple that most people overlook it every single day. The greatest spiritual mystery is hidden in your breath, not merely in breathing itself, but in the silent space that exists between inhalation and exhalation. According to the ancient yogic tradition, that silent interval is more than a pause in respiration. It is a doorway, a moment in which attention can withdraw from the constant movement of thoughts and rest in still awareness. This sacred discipline became known as Kumbhaka. To many people, Kumbhaka appears to be nothing more than breath retention. They assume it is a physical exercise designed to strengthen the lungs or improve concentration. The ancient yogis saw something entirely different. To them, Kumbhaka was a sacred inner discipline that cultivated steadiness of mind, clarity of awareness, and profound meditation. They observed a truth that modern life often causes us to forget. The condition of the breath and the condition of the mind are deeply connected. Notice your own experience. When you become frightened, your breathing changes. When anger arises, your breathing becomes stronger and faster. When anxiety appears, the breath often becomes shallow. When deep peace is present, breathing naturally softens. The sages recognized that the breath reflects the inner state of consciousness. Instead of trying to silence the mind through force, they chose another path. They learned to understand the breath. They refined it. They respected it. And eventually, they entered the silence beyond it. This is why authentic Kumbhaka is never about forcing the breath. Force creates struggle. Awareness creates transformation. The ancient masters repeatedly emphasized that spiritual progress cannot be measured by how long someone can hold the breath. Long breath retention alone does not produce wisdom. What matters is the quality of awareness that accompanies every inhalation, every exhalation, and every moment of stillness between them. A calm breath without awareness is simply a physical act. A calm breath with awakened awareness becomes meditation. Meditation with unwavering awareness gradually becomes inner transformation. This is the heart of Kumbhaka Mahavidya. The word Mahavidya means great wisdom. It does not merely describe a technique. It points toward a profound understanding of life itself. The ancient yogic tradition teaches that beneath the endless stream of thoughts lies a deeper dimension of consciousness, a presence that remains unchanged whether the mind is peaceful or restless. Most people spend their lives identifying with every passing thought. I am angry. I am afraid. I am successful. I am a failure. The sages question this assumption. If thoughts constantly change, who is the one witnessing those changes? If emotions appear and disappear, who remains aware of them? If the body changes throughout life, what is it that experiences those changes? These questions are not philosophical entertainment. They are invitations. Kumbhaka invites the seeker to discover the silent witness that exists beyond thought. According to classical yoga, every conscious breath becomes an opportunity to return to that witnessing awareness. With consistent practice, attention gradually shifts away from constant mental activity and toward a quieter, more stable presence. Many practitioners describe this as experiencing greater clarity, emotional balance, and inner peace. Traditional yogic texts also describe deeper states associated with advanced practice, including subtle experiences related to prana, meditation, and expanded awareness. Such experiences are understood within the yogic tradition and vary greatly from one practitioner to another. For this reason, genuine teachers have always advised patience. The path is not built upon extraordinary experiences. It is built upon extraordinary consistency. A single mindful breath practiced every day is more valuable than dramatic effort followed by months of neglect. The journey of Kumbhaka is not a race toward mystical experiences. It is the gradual refinement of consciousness. Like a river polishing stone, steady practice slowly transforms the practitioner from within. This transformation cannot be rushed. It cannot be purchased. It cannot be borrowed from another person. It unfolds through discipline, humility, sincere practice, and an open heart. Perhaps this is why the greatest yogis rarely spoke about miracles. Instead, they spoke about silence. Because silence reveals what words never can. And every moment of authentic silence begins with one conscious breath. As you continue this journey, remember one simple truth. Every breath is an invitation to return, an invitation to become present, an invitation to discover that the peace you have been seeking has never been somewhere else. It has always been quietly waiting within you. End of part 1.